So, Kevin, in a lot of my episodes now, I've been talking about AI and I've been talking about the idea of trying to understand it. I'm taking some courses in it. I'm trying to wrap my head around it. I'm trying to figure out how to talk to teachers about it, how to apply it as an instructional designer, how to use it ethically, how to use it productively, the pros and cons. I'm sort of in the middle of trying to wrap my head around it. Could you give me a little, what do you think about AI in terms of L&D training? Where does it fit?
Sure. So, just coming off of two big conferences where AI is the big topic right now in
Mhm.
training and in L&D. And I think coming on the end of the year now, it seems that everything has some sort of GPT-4 integration, or it's using ChatGPT in some way. And there's thousands of tools that people have access to. So it's hard to wrap your head around what you actually want these tools to do. So one of my favorite ways to think about this comes from my friend Donald Clark, who wrote this book, Artificial Intelligence for Learning. He's been in the space for decades. He has this metaphor where we should treat every AI tool like a powerful new pharmaceutical. So you start off, and there's four questions that we can ask ourselves here. One is, what symptoms are being relieved? So that means, what is the problem that this particular tool might solve?
Mhm.
What are some of its limitations? So in the case of something like ChatGPT 3.5, it's limited by the knowledge it was programmed with, which is knowledge up until 2021. What can it do versus not do? This is the third question. And the example here with ChatGPT is, maybe it's really good at creative ideation and iteration, but it's not good at business problem solving. So it's a chat model made for dialogue, not for critical thinking. And then the fourth question there is, what are the unintended consequences or side effects of using this AI tool? Meaning, if you don't use an AI tool to solve the problem that it's meant for, you could actually exacerbate the problem. Because when we think about applying AI to human capabilities, it has the opportunity to either really enhance what skills humans already have, or it has the ability to exponentially detract from what humans already are not able to have. Another case study that I like to talk about is uh, there was a study that was released by BCG, um, uh, just in the past 3 weeks, where they gave 750 BCG consultants 18 different work tasks, and they gave some of them GPT-4, and they decided to have a control group of non-GPT-4 enabled consultants. And what they found is, when ChatGPT was used for work tasks that already had that were what it was meant for, which was creative ideation. So for creative product innovation, those with GPT-4 perform 40% better than those without. However, for business problem solving, those consultants who use GPT-4 actually perform 23% less effective than those without GPT-4. So this is all just to say we should approach these tools with caution, and to bring it back to Donald Clark, treat every AI tool like a powerful new pharmaceutical.
You know, while you were describing those two scenarios, it reminded me of sort of a funnel and an inverted funnel. So if the funnel is going up, ChatGPT for creativity works well. When the funnel is going down to solve or solve a particular business problem for that particular business, it doesn't do as well. Would you say that that's accurate?
I would agree with part of that, meaning it's all about the context that you're giving the
Mhm.
tool, meaning to go with your inverted funnel, if the goal is ideation and to broaden this context and kind of think outside the box, that's where a tool like a large language model might work very well. But when you're talking about identifying a specific solution and having all the different behaviors at play, that's where a large language model without that context or that extra data is not going to narrow you down into a specific solution. So that's how I just might add on to it just a bit.
Right.